In this video, I'm going to do a quick overview, about 12 minutes, of what it looks like to take the course for Home Care Agency Blueprint. It's an overview of the entire contents, and there's also subsections inside as well. So this is what it looks like to take the course in Home Care Agency Blueprint. My name is Scott McKenzie, and I am the founder of Golden Age Companions, a non-medical home care agency based in Irvine, California. We have been in business since 2011 and have generated over $8 million of revenue in total. And I also have founded a company called Home Care Agency Blueprint, which is designed to help you launch and start your own home care business for yourself or scale your current home care agency. So today I'll be jumping in the video about the overview of the course and what that looks like, and let's get started. I wanted to just go over our course. This is an entire course. There's 155 lessons embedded in here, a bunch of, dozens of YouTube videos talking about, they're Loom videos just like this, and talking about, emphasizing the different lessons in each section. I'm just going to go over quickly what each section has, and it'll give you a better idea on what's included. So just to recap, I've taken over a decade of my experience and situations I've been in and everything that's worked and hasn't worked, and I've spent over a year developing this. So I have not held anything back. I have put every possible thing I can imagine in here. The reason why it took me so long building this was every time I added a section, there's like 3 or 4 or 5 more things to add. So just because home care can be very complex, and this is everything to even scale your business as well. And so, yeah, I'll just jump in right here. You have the intro with the mindset. There's a market analysis, how to do that, vision and mission statement. Keep in mind our team facilitates with helping you develop that. With our one-on-one coaching program, this is what we're here for. So you need some help with, you have some ideas and whatnot, we'll help you curate those things. Creating your business blueprint is essentially a business plan. Software overview goes over all the different softwares that you can use for your home care agency, what the legal requirements are, how to register your home care agency, choose a name, how to check the availability, licensing, insurances, your branding, how to set up the website, and then goes into legal and regulatory compliance. There's another entire section on insurance, what the different insurances are, what's required, and what's optional. For example, cyber and commercial auto, those are optionals. And then hiring an office team. So you have your office staff that generally is kind of they can still be essentially remote workers, but these are your staffing coordinator and your case manager that goes and does in-home assessments. So there's an entire overview on that. And then there's also inside of here, I have a section on utilizing remote workers for task delegation. So there's another section on how to hire VAs as you get bigger to delegate those tasks that are just a lot of data entry and things as a business owner that you don't want to be focusing your energy and time on. So when you click on one of these sections here, this is kind of what it looks like. So there's a video here, it's me talking about the lesson. This one's 8 minutes. There's a guide in here, and a lot of these have different attachments as well. Employee handbook. So this is a big one. And then there's an attachment for this as well. So you go to the handbook template. And then when you click on this to download, here's the entire employee handbook. This is 51 pages. There's people that are charging $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 just for that and policies and whatnot. And then we also have employee agreements. So there's the attachment for those. Office staff employee agreements. And just as a reminder, that's why we offer the coaching inside of Kajabi, to be able to send out, we'll get back to you within 24 hours max. So when you have questions and you're going through this, I know it could feel very overwhelming. And it's one of those things that it's taking it one step at a time. And as you're going through like setting up your agency, we're here to help you. So the different packages we have, there are almost like a complete done for you package as well. So it just depends on how much kind of assistance you want and need, and also how much time that you're willing to put in to learn this stuff. So yeah. And then hiring caregivers, why they're the core of your home care business, how to hire great caregivers, about the training. There's even like a skill assessment that, for the caregivers as well, what the caregiver hiring process looks like. And then these are examples of what the job descriptions look like. There's a caregiver employee agreement. So there's a template here as well. And then how to onboard clients overview, how to take a lead intake, and do like the welcome call. And then there's subsections in here on like mastering the lead intake, what the protocol is, welcome call script examples. So we even give like examples of like what to say for an initial call for new clients, what to say for a client that's just shopping around. And then in here, there's actually a video, or I'm sorry, an MP3 that talks about a recording. This is a live call that was a mock call that was created between both of our employees at Golden Age. And it's, them pretending to call each other. One's a client, one's working for the agency. So you can hear that how they handle the call. This one's for someone that is concerned about pricing. Like, what do you say? How do you handle the call? This one's like what to say and how to handle following up. So this is as you just grow, you're going to need this information. And then care plan development, how to do that. How to determine the, client staffing requirements, how to do the assessment, then there's like other links. So we do like micro links, like placing and matching caregivers with families. So like, what does that look like? Like, how do you do that? And like I said, I haven't let anything, like everything is included in here. So we really, I've put as much as I possibly know, and in 10 years, it's a lot of stuff. So yeah, introductions, orientation, coordinating between meeting the client and their families, how to have ongoing communication, quality assurance, like how to manage the quality with your caregivers, making sure it's there, how to have effective, mastering, phone conversations. So some of this is just general business, but this is all based off of home care in general. And then personality and compatibility, culture sensitivity and diversity, caregiver dress code, operations, Monday.com, that's optional, but that's something that I've used for Golden Age Companions for a long time to streamline things and communication. How to determine pricing strategy. I even go into the level of okay, when you have what's the payroll breakdown? When you're charging $40 per hour and you're paying the caregiver $20, that's a 50% margin. Even payroll taxes, workers' comp, you got to allocate $4 an hour based off of that. Then I give a weekly and monthly example. And then here's seeing the profits. So this shows how much you could really be making. This is revenue, right? The ideal 20. And then this explains here. So if you have, for example, 7 part-time clients that are around 20 hours a week, if you're charging $40 an hour, this is just obviously an example here, your total revenue off of these 7 clients at $40 an hour, 20 hours a week, is $22,400. That's a revenue. And then if you have, say, just 5 full-time clients, that's $32,000. And then if you had just 3 24-hour clients, that's $96,000. So you can see here, the total monthly revenue off of, you know, just a handful of clients is you're looking at $151,000. And then if you just like say, you know, take 70% off that right off the top, so like 30% is your profit margin after all expenses and everything, I mean, it's still significant. You know, you're making at least 30 to 35,000 so a month. So I like to just break that down because I'm just a very visual person. And then, you know, there's the client contracts and agreements. So those are all included. You know, establishing procedures for scheduling and billing, how to choose a billing schedule, how to choose a payroll schedule, how to bill an insurance company, what payment processors, like what recommendations, like what a payment processor is. So the layout I have on this is like, basically it's explaining what that is, because most people are like, they might not even really know like how it's integrated with home care. And then we give examples, you know, so of what payment processors you use. And then there's service offering template. And then this is like part 2, business banking, how to set that up, you know, how to create a budget and financial projections, guide for long-term care insurance, how to develop an accounting system, you know, establishing procedures for accounts receivable and payable, and, you know, marketing and sales. I know that's a huge one. So we also have a partnership with Approved Senior Network. They will basically, the partnership we have is you are enrolled in a 12-month mastermind with them in addition to this. So this is my experience on building relationships and how to do like B2B outreach and whatnot. And then that's also included as well. So yeah, like this is, for example, like for B2B, when do you send off emails, and you know, how to use the email templates. And then we even have like phone etiquette, how to reach out to B2Bs, the email templates, and here, how to do all of your directory registrations, you know, how to convert leads into sales, how to do PR marketing and get media coverage to just grow your brand. There's more like tools and technology, how to develop backup for a disaster recovery plan, you know, and then purchase necessary equipment and supplies. And then, you know, finally, like how to scale your home care agency as you start growing, how to set up goals, you know, like some technology automation ideas, you know, even like these are some ideas like service expansion, you know, financial planning. So literally this is the entire blueprint for home care agency blueprint. This is, you know, my system that I spent over a year building. And this is something that it's amazing because this isn't a franchise and it's private and this is your brand. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, you guys. Thank you for coming by and checking this out. And I'm looking forward to having you as a student and a part of the Blueprint family. Thanks so much. Alrighty, thank you for being here in this video today and watching the overview of our Blueprint course. If you have any questions or would like to book a call with me directly and want to learn about starting your own home care agency, go ahead and book a call with me. In the link in the description below, I have a Calendly link there, and we can talk about what that looks like. And also, if you haven't already, if you enjoyed this content in this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that. And I look forward to seeing you on the next videos.